Ryan Gravenberch impressed in his first match for Bayern Munich, but can he potentially steal Leon Goretzka's spot? Let's get right into it. Welcome back to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. And today we'll be talking about Ryan Gravenberch and can he potentially get a starting role for Bayern Munich this year. And we're going to go right into it. The spoiler alert, yes. I really do think that Ryan Gravenberch not only might, I think he probably will steal Leon Goretzka's spot in this lineup. Now, it's a bit of a bold prediction, but just looking at last season, Leon Goretzka has had constant injury problems. Really unfortunate because I think he's a very, very talented player, but it's obviously hard to get in form when you're injured so often. This is just something that happens with so many players, something we see so often, something that happened with Tolisso, and it can honestly really change a player's career. And Leon Goretzka has obviously had some injury issues with his legs and knee, and it's not looking good for him, if I'm being honest. And really, Ryan Gravenberch was looking great so far. I know it was one preseason game, but he looked so good in that game. I thought he was a really stand-up player for us. And honestly, Leon Goretzka is going to be out for the next 8 weeks. Who knows? That could always be longer as well. Gravenberch is already going to be playing by that point. He's already going to be in a starting role for us, I assume, and he'll already match fit. He'll be up to speed. And Goretzka is going to come back from injury. He's not going to be match fit. And Ryan Gravenberch, I really do think there's a lot of talent there. He's very young. I think he could be our future midfielder along with Kimmich and Muller, and maybe in a few years Musiala will take that spot for Muller, or who knows what's going to happen with Musiala, whether he can play in the wing, the midfield, a cam. He can pretty much play anywhere from the looks of it. So we'll see what happens with Musiala. But talking about Gravenberch, playing in that one of those two midfield spots with Kimmich, I really do think this is going to happen. I mean, he's just really looking like a lot of potential. And, obviously this is very, very early, and we've seen players before in preseason that really shined out. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I really do see potential in Ryan Gravenberch. And I've always said I think this was an absolute steal, getting him at pretty much half of his value on transfer market. I think getting Ryan Gravenberch was an amazing transfer. I think that could be our transfer this summer. Obviously, Sadio Mane and De Ligt are incredible players, but I think financially, Ryan Gravenberch could be the best value player we got. I just really think he could be special for us. Obviously, he can help defensively and obviously offensively as well. He just has great passing, great dribbling. He looks like just an all-around great player. Obviously, massive potential there. And I knew there were some people doubting him. Obviously, he didn't really take the steps like last year that people thought he were going to at Ajax. But it seems like he's obviously done some work in the offseason and he's looking good. Hopefully, the offseason and hopefully the preseason games and performance can translate into a great season for us. He's going to have a special, definitely special players around him with Kimmich, Muller, some incredible attackers and defenders. So I think he's going to be in the right environment to really shine. And obviously there's going to be pressure on Goretzka. I feel like Goretzka had never really had much competition. I mean, with Tolisso and Raka, he could honestly, if he wanted to, I'm not saying he did, he'd probably take the foot off the gas a little bit. And obviously, I don't think Tolisso or Raka really had any chance of taking that spot from him in the midfield. Maybe Musiala did last season, but I just think Leon Goretzka hasn't had the competition he needed, and now maybe he's getting that competition. I think Ryan Gravenberch will have a great season. I think maybe he can, push Goretzka to be a better player next season. But obviously, I don't think Goretzka's a bad player. I just think the injury problems is going to keep him from being to his full potential in the future. Hopefully, that surgery was huge for him, and hopefully that is just going to, make him better in his career. Injury-wise, hopefully he won't get injured as much because of that surgery, but you never know these days. Injuries can be so obviously poor and detrimental for a player's career, so hopefully that doesn't happen for Goretzka. But if not, if so, I think Ryan Gravenberch will be an excellent player for Bayern in the future, and some excellent players for Bayern. And I think it's been an incredible offseason. Very excited. I'm interested to see what everybody else thinks. Do you think Ryan Gravenberch will steal Goretzka's spot? Because obviously he can. And the debate's not, can he? This is will he? Will he steal Goretzka's spot this season? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more Bayern Munich content like this in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, miasa mia.